Alright, so just do test hands for his call servants again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to see if I can build like a better player or a board. Okay, so I like Chaos Space. Activate Chaos Space, discarding a dark, and then try to get it off the glare. There you go. Discarding a dark. Let's add the light. Burster. Normal summon Solitaire. Solitaire's effect. Special summon Unizombie. Unizombie's effect. Sending the new Skull Servant support. White Baking. White Baking is gonna send Prince, or it's gonna add Prince and add White Mirror, and then we'll discard the Prince, and then the Prince will activate, sending Skull Servant and Lady in White. Okay. And at this point, let's just banish the Banshee, because we don't want to really draw into the zombie world. Plus that helps. Alright, and let's see. So that's a level 4. Special. Spanish Baking. And then let's actually Synchro for 8. And then it's effect, so we'll do Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, so we don't end up milling the dark. And then let's mill 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I really suck at milling. We'll add the Princess, I think. Yeah, we'll add the Princess. It's the only light that we have as of right now. That's alright. Let's special that banishing. We'll banish Chaos Space as well. Put this back. And then draw 1 card. DDR, yay. So let's do this. Prince effect to banish, banish, and banish. Special summon the King. And let's activate DDR. Discarding that. Special summon the Prince. Then it's gonna fall off. Gonna make Princess bright, and we're gonna detach Prince specifically because that's gonna trigger as well. But that sucks. Let's just go through the grave, and then Prince will activate. So now we're just loading our graveyard. this point, what do we have in the banish? Actually, while these are all out, I'm gonna activate Prince again. Banish that. This special, the second king, because now we're gonna have 4 monsters with different names. And we can do this. Go to Saryuja. We're gonna go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, so we can get that out of the deck. In this situation, we basically try to like not draw unnecessary cards, but with my luck, I bet I will. So we got the White Dragon Wyvern Burster out of the deck. The Lady in White and the Skull Servants are, most of them are out of the deck. And then we draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've already used. No, we have not. We have not used Gozuki. So we currently don't need these. Well, we're testing, so we don't really need that. And then we don't need this. So put these back. Now we are gonna use Saryuja's effect, special summon, Gozuki's effect. In this case, we're gonna put the Mizukis in the cycle. So there's 1, and then activate Foolish as well. So now we have 2 Mizuki in the cycle. Yay! Okay, now that we have this, actually we use this first special by banishing that, and then banishing a dark. Link these 2 off into. Let's actually make Vampire Sucker first, right here. And then let's. So we have 2 kings in here. Now this is the part where we check if we, okay, there's 3 Lady in White now out of the deck, so we can't really use Prince effect anymore. So that's pretty irrelevant, or I guess we can still do it, but just to get it out of the deck. Yeah, so how many prints do we have here? 1. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll do this. Mizuki's effect. To special summon Princess. Princess will dump, and now it's basically we're just trying to dump as many of those Skull Servant cards. Also, it's a level 3, so we can do this Mizuki effect again to special summon this. Make that into a Leviair. Leviair's effect. Summon a Mizuki back. Now we can make these 2 into an IP Masquerena. Yep. And then, yeah, I don't think that mattered at this point. Actually, I forgot to use Vampire Sucker, but we're gonna use Mizuki again anyways. Mizuki's effect again, banish. At this point, we're just gonna summon King, and then Sucker's effect to draw. Oh yeah, that actually mattered. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Because we have the Prince back, we can summon another King from the deck if it's still in the deck. Yep, it's still in the deck. So here's what we're gonna do. Prince, King, and Lady, because we still have the white mirrors, so we can use that to summon. So, yep, the deck is getting thinner. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so activate White Mare's effect. In this case, we're actually going to summon the Lady in white. The reason is because I kind of want to draw more, but that's just being greedy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make another Saryuja, but we're trying to build the board where at this point we're supposed to be making Appaloosa with IP because we can make Underworld Goddess. But let's see what greed gets us. So we'll make our second Saryuja because we're greedy. Alright, so let's draw 4. Is there any trigger effects in here? Nope. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was worth it. We can put Unizombie back. Whoops. We can put DDR back. And then we can put Where Art Thou back. So we have a white mare in the hand still. So let's do this. So activate Burial. And then we're definitely going to put those 2 back. We already have Zombie World, so we don't need that. What should we put back? At this point, I don't think it really matters, but yeah, we'll just do that. Right. Okay, now at this point, we already drew into like a lot of good cards. Now, our main goal is to make Barricade and Appaloosa and Dweller, maybe. So let's do this. Discard White Mare. Summon Lady in White. We're gonna go ahead and Monster Reborn. I don't think it really matters because we're just gonna, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna link it off. So, whoops. Now let's make our Appaloosa. And that's with 4 counters. So we use 4 different names. Now we're going to use the 2 Mizuki to summon 2 level 4. So we'll use Gozuki and Solitaire. And then we'll just make Dweller. And I think that's pretty much how like we can extend at this point, and then we're going to activate Pot of Inquisitiveness. So bring that back, and bring that back. Because I think we have a Prince in the Grave to use. No, we don't. We actually do not have a Prince in the Grave. Wow. So we'll just still put this back. And then we draw 1 card. Yes. Sweet. So we'll activate Burial. 1, 2, and 3. That's the 3 that we actually need. We can just extend 1 last time. So we'll use Prince Effect, banish, banish, and then we have the banish that. to summon the last King of the Skull Servant in here. Boom. And then we have the 2 Mizuki still, so we can make barricade board blocker, so we can protect the zombie world. So Mizuki to special summon. Well, we'll special summon Lady in White for the first one. I think we're still gonna link it off, but then the second Mizuki to summon. The White Princess. Princess effect. I think there's still a. Yep, there's a prince in there. Prince effect. Send. So the graveyard is stacked. We're building the board. That's good. I think we use up all the good ones in here. Yep. So our last link would be this and this. Make barricade board blocker. We don't really need to discard. We already used up our hand. We still have zombie world in there. So now that. So this is the board. Dweller, Appaloosa, barricade board blocker to protect the zombie world, and we have the IP Masquerena to link into the Underworld Goddess. This will make that better, or you can make Unicorn, whichever one. And then this King of the Skull Servant is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10k King of the Skull Servant with 4 negates, protection, graveyard, graveyard floodgate or so, and then the IP Masquerena that can turn into the Underworld Goddess, and then you basically like take one of their monster and then you negate like your monsters, your opponent's monsters effect. So yeah, boom, it's a pretty good board for King of the Skull Servant. The combo was long, I know, and it's kind of, it's not like the same the whole time, but I try to make it to where this is the board I make. So hope you guys like it.